Hello everyone and welcome back to Research AI Tools. I hope you all are doing great wherever you are watching from around the world. This is part 3 of our Google Notebook LM series. If you haven't watched the first two videos yet, I highly recommend checking them out first. The response from all of you on the previous videos has been truly encouraging and I am grateful for your valuable feedback. Those videos will help you build a strong foundation before we move on to today's exciting feature. In today's video, we are going to explore one of the most impressive capabilities of Google Notebook LM, that is AI-powered infographic generation. Before moving forward, what is infographic and why it is so important? In today's fast-paced digital world, people prefer visual information over lengthy text. A well-designed infographic can communicate complex concepts in just a few seconds. Whether you are preparing a university assignment, delivering a presentation, writing a technical report, creating educational content, or sharing research findings on social media, infographics can significantly improve clarity, engagement, and audience retention. The best part is that Google Notebook LM can generate high quality infographics with just a single click. However, if you simply rely on the default output, you may not get the professional appearance you're looking for. In this video, I'll show you how to refine and customize these infographics so they look much more polished and visually appealing. For today's demonstration, we'll generate an infographic on the topic of digital twins, one of the most rapidly growing technologies in engineering and industry. So let's get started. First thing first, you can reach out to Notebook LM using this URL, that is notebooklm.google.com. So once you're here, very quickly click on the create new notebook. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename it to Infographics 2. So I have renamed it. So once I've renamed it, now it is asking me the sources that I want to upload. And from these particular sources, it will be generating the infographics. So there are two ways to do that. One is to search the web for the news sources, and the second one is you may add your own sources. So in my previous two videos, I have told you about how you can search the web for the news sources. In this particular video, I'm going to upload the sources from my own personal computer and through the YouTube videos. So let's click on the add sources. Once I click on the add sources, it is asking me to drop the files that I'm interested in. So I have pre-downloaded two digital twins research papers, and I'm going to select these two papers and I'm going to drag these two papers and drop them over here. So as soon as I have dropped these two research papers, the PDFs are in process of being uploaded. In the meanwhile, let's say that there is a video available on YouTube with the name What is a Digital Twin and in which I'm interested in. So I've copied the URL and I'm going to add sources and I'm going to paste this URL, and as soon as I clicked on the arrow, now it has also been uploaded. And let's say I'm also interested in this particular video. So I've copied this URL and I'm going to add it as a primary source as well. So let's say that these are the four sources that I'm very much interested in, and they have all been uploaded. And now what Notebook LM is going to do is it will generate the infographic from these four sources, not from the whole internet, as I have very clearly explained in my two previous videos. So here you can see that there is a tab available over here that is an infographic. If I click on this tab, it will generate the infographic, but the settings are very much default. So what we are going to do is now we are going to click on the arrow, and now as soon as I clicked on the arrow, now there are a couple of settings available in front of me, and one is to choose the language, so we'll keep it English over here. And now from here you can choose the orientation. So if you're going to include it in a report, probably you can stick to landscape, or if you are going to include it in slide, you can change it to portrait. So depends upon your own choice. Now these are some interesting settings. Now the Notebook LM is asking me the level of detail that I'm interested in. So there are three options available in front of me: concise, standard, and detailed. The concise is best when you need a quick overview. Standard is very good, a balanced option that provides sufficient detail while keeping the infographic clean and readable. And the detail is ideal when you want a comprehensive infographic with richer explanations. So you can go ahead and play around with these settings. For today's video, I'm going to stick to the standard. Now comes a very useful trick that can dramatically improve the design quality of your infographic. Search the internet for an infographic whose design style you really like. It could be related to any topic. The content doesn't matter. We are only interested in its visual style. So let's say that this is an infographic that I somehow found over the internet and I found it very visually appealing. So I want my infographic to look exactly like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Gemini, and once I open Gemini, now I'm going to give this infographic as an input to the Gemini, and I'm going to ask Gemini regarding what kind of a style has been used to generate this infographic. So I'm going to ask Gemini what is the style of this infographic. So as soon as we clicked on the run button, now it is analyzing and it is saying that based on the visual elements, this infographic is designed in a modern corporate clean vector style. So I have copied this particular style, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to enter this into the prompt of NotebookLM. So we are asking NotebookLM to generate the infographic based on this particular style. So we have copied the style term and now we are going to click on the generate button. So as soon as you click on the generate button, now it will be in the process of generating the infographic. So it is generating the infographic as we speak. So in order to save the time on this particular video, I have pre-generated the infographic based on this style. So let's click on this button and let's click on the previous ones. And as you can see, I have pre-added these 4 sources and I have pre-designed these 2 infographics for your consideration. So this is the result that we would be getting when we will click on the generate button. And as you can see that this infographic has been pre-generated, and as you can see, this is an excellent infographic to be used in either of your assignments or probably your presentation. And this is exactly giving you the level of detail that you want. So again, uh, once I click on the previous, I have also generated an other infographic based on some other style that I really like. So this is another infographic that is based on chalkboard style. So for your convenience, I have also added a few attractive infographic styles prompts in the description box, which I love to be used. So feel free to use or customize them for your own topics. So before concluding today's video, there is still a minor problem that you will be finding in infographics, and that is, for example, this is that infographic that we have generated and downloaded. So as you can see that there is a very small watermark at the very end of this infographic, that is Notebook LM. So some of the students or researchers may find it less attractive to use this infographic as it is because it has a watermark of Notebook LM. So what we are going to do is we are going to learn how to remove this watermark from these particular infographics. So let's say that I'm going to use Magic Eraser, and once I move over here on this particular website, now it is asking me to upload an image. So we will click on upload image, and once I click on this image, now it has been uploaded. Now you can see that this is the same image with the Notebook LM watermark. So what we are going to do is we are going to select the level of brush on, and then we will be going to select the Notebook LM watermark and then apply changes. So as you can see that once I have clicked on the apply changes, now it is in the process of removing this watermark. So just we will just be giving it a couple of seconds and then click on the download. And then if you click on the revised file, you can see that the Notebook LM watermark is not there anymore. And you are free to use this particular infographic in any file you want. So that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. If you find this video useful and enjoy learning about the latest AI tools, practical workflows, and research productivity techniques, please consider subscribing to Research AI Tools and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.